Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope fine. Your Ranjana ma'am is back here with the science lessons of class 4. Students, today I am going to start a new chapter, chapter number 6, Adaptation in Animals. So open your book to page number 53. Are you all ready? Students, in this picture, can you identify an insect that looks just like the twig? Yes, you are right. Here is a stick insect. You cannot make it out unless you see it very clearly because it hides itself and you cannot find them out. Yes, it looks different from the other insects, like it just looks like a stick. It helps the insect in hiding itself from the enemies. So let us start the chapter 6, Adaptation in Animals. Introduction. You find animals and plants living around you. You also find them living in the mountains, deserts, lakes and seas on the earth. As you know, the place where an animal or plant normally lives is called its habitat. A habitat contains everything that a living thing needs in order to live. So just like the plants, they adapt themselves. The place where they live is called its habitat. Similarly, the animal, the place where it lives is called its habitat. And just like plants are found in different places on the earth, similarly animals are also found in mountains, deserts, lakes, seas, etc. Turn your page. The need for adaptation in animals. Every environment gradually changes as time passes. A dry area might gradually become drier or wet over hundreds of years. So a desert will again become a desert more drier. Or if there is rainfall due to some other reasons, it might become wet. So not in a single, within a short time, it will take hundreds of years. The animals that live in that area have to change their features and behavior to flourish in that environment. Features, see the meaning given below, a property or quality that makes something different from others. So, the animals, they have to change their features and also their behavior. To flourish means to develop and grow in a healthy way. The animals that do not change may not be able to survive and might slowly become extinct. That means they will no more live in this world. Extinct means they have died out. Can you give an example of an animal that has become extinct? Yes, you all are telling the same thing. Dinosaur. We cannot see it. There is a bird, you know, students, the dodo bird, that is also become extinct. So, see the desert habitat, the animals that will live here, they will have to adapt themselves, otherwise they will not survive. Animals that live in different habitats have different adaptations to help them survive in their particular habitat. So they have different adaptations. Let us learn about them. Adaptation to habitat and climate. Terrestrial animals. Animals that live on land are called terrestrial animals. Just like plants that live on land are called terrestrial plants, similarly animals that live on land are called terrestrial animals. Example, lion, tigers, camels, elephants, deer and gazelles. They are all examples of terrestrial animals. Most terrestrial animals have legs that help them move. So how do the animals move? With the help of their legs. Some terrestrial animals like lions and deer have strong, long, powerful legs that help them to run fast, to catch their prey or to run away from predator. What is prey? The prey is an animal that is hunted and killed for food. And predator means the animal that kills other animals for food. The predator kills the prey. Do you understand, students? So, what do lions and deer have? They have long, powerful legs so that they can run away to catch their prey or to run away from those animals that are going to catch them. That is their predator. Some animals like rabbits, prairie dogs and moles live in burrows, that is under the soil. They dig homes. They have strong front legs that help them to dig the ground. What is their adaptation? They have strong front legs that help them to dig into the ground. So because they live in burrows, that is holes made by them under the soil. Some animals like monkey, koala, squirrel and chameleon live in trees. So, some animals live on the trees. They have strong limbs. You know, the legs and the hands, they are totally called the limbs. Animals that mainly live in trees are called arboreal animals. Underline the word arboreal. Animals that live on trees are called arboreal animals. They have claws on their feet to help them climb trees. So what is their adaptation? They have claws on their feet which help them to climb the trees. Some of them have strong tails that help them to hold on to tree trunks and branches. Have you seen the monkey's tail? It's so long and so strong. They hold the tree trunks and branches with the help of their tail. Animals like tigers, deer, dog and humans have a nose and lungs to breathe. So, land animals, they have lungs to breathe like humans. But insects breathe through holes called spiracles. Underline the word spiracles. Animals like the camel, coyote and fennec fox that live in hot deserts have thick skin to decrease loss of water. What is their adaptation? Their skin is very thick so that water is not lost from the body. Some of them are active only at night. Animals that are active only in the night are called nocturnal animals. So what are nocturnal animals? Animals that are active, they only hunt at night. Some animals in hot deserts sleep through the hot summer months. This sleep is called estivation. So what is estivation? Sleeping of the animals during the summer months. Camels have long eyelashes to protect them from the blowing sand in the desert. You know, camel is called the sheep of the desert. They walk through the desert. But they also have to adapt themselves, otherwise they will not survive. What is their adaptation? They have long eyelashes so that the sand cannot go into their eyes. They can also shut their nostrils to prevent sand from entering. If the wind is blowing hard, they close their nostrils so that the sand do not enter their nose. Their white feet help them to walk on hot sand without sinking in. If you try to walk on the sand, your legs will sink inside the sand. But what is their adaptation? They have long and white feet so that it is easy for them to walk on this sand. Their long legs help them to keep their bodies away from the hot sand. They also have a hump that is filled with fat to help them survive for long periods without food. So they can stay without water and food for months. Their hump has the fat which stores the fat which helps them to survive. Walk through the desert. So much for today. We will continue in our next class. Thank you and have a nice day.